welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. I decided to wait. Well, you watched the last episode. We decided to wait. To get you guys here as well before we turn on all these virgin labs. It's so funny to see labs without, like, having half a dozen research packs already sitting in it. I have no idea if I have to upgrade the bot network. 500 bots might be enough. 500 bots might not be enough. Oh, and I need to thank... Before I do anything else, I need to thank Mr. Calls, who rightly pointed out that that assembler and that assembler are around the wrong way. And yes, I'm using long reach, right? So I can do silly little things like that at this sort of distance. I believe it was included in the mod pack. Maybe not. No, we don't have a traffic jam. Those trains are actually moving. But, yeah. Mr. Calls rightly pointed out that 2 of those were backward. And they've been that way for, like, I don't know. What are we up to? 32 days? 20 days? 15 days? But... in here, we have 3.1 million. Shit, we've been launching some rockets. Okie dokie. And 1 copper plate for some reason. We're going to go with bot research. It's 1,000,000 science. We're at, what, 1 minute 45 seconds? Research. And... we're going to see exactly how long... oh, we got Demon Engineer. He's another YouTuber. We got Demon Engineer the lab. That's how you spell demon, is it? It is. I think I messed up engineer. Yeah, I did. No, it still looks wrong. It's not, but it looks wrong. Yeah, okay. The chance of me finishing Robot Speed 16 in an episode is slim to none. But hopefully we can empty storage, because frankly I'm sick of having so many pots in storage. You go to yellows, you go to purple, you go to blue, you go to red, and you go to green. Yay! Look at those trains go. Alright, so that's the first thing we had to do this episode. Second thing we had to do is... secondly we had to do, which I really wish I was more prepped for, which I forgot to actually look up the comment. Because somebody commented, like, a long time ago. A long time ago. That I have throughput problems. Like, big throughput problems. Actually, there's 2 things we have to do. We have a throughput problem and we have a green circuit problem. Here we go. Andrew commented. Alright, so 2 things. Let's first off get to a real train track that actually goes somewhere. A train on the track, jump aboard, dump some fuel in it, and we're going to go to green chips. That'll do me. So, whilst we're on a train ride, Andrew commented, and this was crap, a month ago. I think Gigabase... I'll read the quote. I think Gigabase scales... I'll summarise and read. Yeah. I think these Gigabase gigascale bases are more interesting than a mega base. I'll summarize. Okay. For example, at 5,000 packs per minute is 430,000 iron ore per minute. And I'm just trying to get my calculator, which is set for the correct amount. And yeah, he's right. With 0% of margin. Okay, so 430,000 iron ore and 226,000 copper ore per minute. Then he continues with the maths. A rail car is 7 meters at 2,000 ore, so around 300 ore per meter. Trains top out around about 280. It's actually a little bit faster. It's 290, but we'll call it 280. Or 77.7 meters per second. That means at 100% rail speed, you're at 23,000 ore per second. That means the maximum rail ore capacity on a single track is 33% of what we need. Is it? $300 ore per meter. I don't know. I don't know how he got the maths. But yeah, he says that trains top out at 100% rail speed would be 23,000 ore per second. So 23,000 per second. If we multiply that by per minute, we're at 1.3 million. So let's assume his maths is correct, because honestly, I really think it is. Right? I've seen what a single lane in, and his maths is doing at 100% speed. Train stop. Like right here. We can all train stopped. Because this train's got to go south. So there is, well look, there's a whole backup of trains. Trains stop. Trains have to pass. Trains have to cross tracks. Trains have to do all sorts of things. So I know we have a throughput problem. So that's something we need to fix. It's not something I'm going to do this episode. It's probably something... train. Something we're going to start doing in the next episode. But the problem we're going to try and tackle this episode... And... So... This green circuit build is partially running. This one is fully running. And this one is fully running. We're doing 50,000 green circuits per minute. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Till you click on one of these. And you look at how choked they are. At the time of building these, I only had fast inserters. Which led to the problem of I only had fast inserters. And they're not fast enough. So we need to do a bit of an upgrade. Luckily, some of it's simple. Whoops. So the idea is if I upgrade one row, we should be able to blueprint the shit out of this thing and just copy and paste. So we're going to try and do that. We're going to try and up our green circuit production if I don't run out of stack inserters. You. And our stack inserters are massively upgraded because of the infinite research mod. Stack inserter. Stack capacity bonus of 67! you know, just in case you need to move something in a hurry. So that's the original 3 plus 67. Our stack inserters move 70 items in a single swing. So, yeah. Which means there's a lot of sleep time. He'll do one swing, but I'll top up one item, do another swing, top up the other item. Oh, my bot's finally arrived. That way, that way, that way. Yeah, my bots are decommissioning this rail track. Which means every single time I get in a train and drive past it, they fly off and then grab a couple more bits of track. Which is not exactly the best way of going about it, but it does it automatically each time I'm flying past on a train. I'm actually hoping in 016 when we get the what do they call it? The rail cannon, no. Armored train, that's the name they've used for it. Oh! Did I fix that? I did fix that. Yeah, when we upgraded the acid train, it didn't line up anymore, so we just moved the track over. Crap, that's a queue. What are you queuing for? Blue circuits. What are you queuing for? You're queuing to get into red ships. Yeah, I need a stacker. Or at least one way for a train to bypass the other one. Alright, another problem we'll fix whilst we're here. Okay. What was the blueprint I didn't need? I don't need that blueprint. So, let's go you to you. Save as... There's a stack inserter. I am. Done. Put a fast inserter in the deconstruct. And do both those rows, please. Fixed. Place down. Place down. And I think I just ran out of stack inserters. Yep. But we'll do a decommission of this one as well. And green circle. Whoop. Place. 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 Alright, yes, I know half the build's turned off, but you know. Okay, we want to go to packs. Go. With fuel. Okay. So how much that blueprint used? That blueprint used 116 inserters, and we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, plus 14. We need 1,600 of these guys. Done. See, bots go off and collect some more rail. And then eventually they'll catch up with me. You know, I probably already made it back to here, picked up, hopefully, 1,600 inserters. Maybe not. It doesn't look like we have quite that much in storage. What? What are we waiting on? We're waiting on a traffic jam. Yeah. So Andrew, like I said, I don't know if Andrew's 100% correct on what the maximum throughput is per one single rail second, blah, 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 blah. But I do know that this is not working. This T intersection, this T intersection, this T intersection, this T intersection have been a nightmare. So they are getting fixed up. They're going to get removed. I was talking about ripping up the whole home base and putting it down here. And I'm still really considering that. Don't know. But yes, there is going to be some track modifications. Well, that's a ridiculous amount of labs, but that's fine. Oh, I don't really want 900 speed modules, or 600 speed modules. I do want 90 of them. I'll put you into auto trash. Fix that problem. What's that? 100? 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1,000. It's 1,500. Maybe we did get 1610. Looks like we did. Back to green chips. Go. I'm going to fly past my bots at some stage, maybe. Maybe we won't even see them on screen. Maybe they're going a different route to our train route. Just look for a swarm of bots on the screen. Really briefly as we fly past. As you can see, our UPS is dropping again. That is because lots of the base is turned on. Yeah, our bots are lost. Oh, they'll catch up to us eventually. My phone's going crazy in the background. Oh yeah, turns out one of my videos just went up. And you guys have started commenting already. Alright, so whilst we're here, let's do remove of them. And remove of them. Now, red circuits which are fully backed up. You're not fully backed up. Let's jump off the train and let's go look at red circuits at the same time. See if red circuits needs a tweaking as well. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still set up with a mix of fast and stack. I don't think it does because of longer crafting time. No, yeah, it's still getting a small pause, which should just be these three and these three. Alright, so we can do that as well. Yeah, this is a problem with having your bots do deconstruction orders as you drive past. You end up getting somewhere and having no bots. Which would be fine unless I'm recording, at which point it becomes slight of a nuisance. Active provider. Oh, don't bring them to me. There we go. Those bots can start working on it. I don't even know where my bots would be. We need a button. We need a button that says where the fuck have my bots got to? You. And you. Now, don't get me wrong. I could just abandon my bots. Because I obviously have some in my inventory. But this works. Just give myself an extra couple of roboports to get these things put down. And eventually my main bots will catch up to me. And the way you abandon your bots, in case you're curious, is literally take your roboports off. If you do that, then the bots have got nowhere to charge to. So they end up wandering off to the closest roboport to wherever the hell they are. Which is one of the reasons people find, oh look, I've got construction robots in a network where I didn't leave construction robots. Yeah, you dumped your personal robots and shit happens. Come on, everybody get my inventory. Trees and rocks only. Go away. I don't really want my bots to do that. I want the 5 bots in this network to do it. Oh, I haven't put down the blueprint. Stupid me. Where are we? Stack inserter. Yep, that lines up. That lines up. That lines up. There. There. And there. Now, what is our production? We're already up to 66. So we are climbing. Let's go down here. Go away, forest. You're fun and you're pretty, but when I'm trying to walk through it, you're just annoying. So you can just bugger off. I have a feeling a lot of this is going to end up being picked up when I walk too close and in my inventory. Done that side, comes down the middle, JD. Pick up some more stuff. It's a random tree, you can bugger off. Yep, I stood too close. Hey, it's my bots! All these guys carrying rail. They finally caught up with me. You're done. Alright, down to the next row. All the bots caught up? Woohoo! Yep, that lines up. So that one, that one, that one, that one out to map view so I can scroll around freely. That one, and that one. Really? Ah, stack inserters. I didn't bring enough. You say 200. I think you're lying to me. I think I want 300 or 400 actually. Let's just go with a neat 500. Come on, bots, get my inventory. I stole a bot from this network. Which probably means I stole... Alright, 500. You've got 1,000. Oh, 500 is not nearly enough. That's 600. How much do I have? That's 700. Still not enough. Alright, it's alright. We want packs. So, now we're back on the train and train riding again. Yeah, so Andrew's comment about we're screwed. We can't possibly get enough ore down the train lines at a time. I think he's right. I honestly do. So, along with rearranging this mess, we're going to be upgrading to an 8-rail track. And actually, I did have. This is Mojo's blueprints, which I appreciate, because damn, the guy is good at making rail segments. I'm not sure what size trains these are. Actually, let's go to a station. No, you're uranium. Let's go to a normal station. We need an east-west station. East-west station. So these must be designed for a 383? Yeah, I think they're designed for a 383. And we are using slightly larger trains. In fact, I don't know anybody who's built trains this size. Shit, we just lost our bots again. Oh well. I'll catch up eventually. So yeah, the blueprints need a tweaking. That's an 8 to a 4. That's an 8 to 8 T junction. That's what that's my biggest concern. That is a mess. An 8 lane means we'll have 3 which will be dedicated. Well, we're gonna cash away too. If Andrew's right, let's say Andrew's right, and 1 lane is only getting a third of the amount of ore we need, that at 100% speed. That really means we need 4 lanes for just iron. That's iron for iron and iron for steel. On top of that, we'll need... if I can find my numbers again. So we need 1.5 lanes for copper. So now we're up to 10 lane system. Plus we need another lane for oil. It's 12 lanes. And that's assuming the ore trains and the output trains, the ore trains and the plate trains and all the intermediate trains don't ever cross and use the same track. So we need like a 14 lane train network, which means this T junction, well, that's 8 lanes. You just double it. It'd be massive. It'd be 1 T junction for the whole screen. So yeah, there's some editing and playing, and I don't know what we're gonna do. And actually, you know what? I am going to take you out. Nope. You go back in. Take you out and take... I didn't want to do that. Because that pulls so much off the batteries. Nope. Running suit can have its roboport. And is everything finished recharging? Great. I'm putting that robosuit on. I got 150 bots. Great. So now we don't have a roboport. I just abandoned all our bots. I'll put that one back on. Oh no, I can't put that one back on. Not to drive back to green circuits. I can put that one on. Yeah, it needs some charge time. Alright. Green chips. Alright, back to green chips. Another 500 stack inserters. Yes, this factory does produce shit that quickly. Stack inserters, wherever they are, probably speed moduled. They're not. But they've probably got a very, very high cap on them. And look, there's still more in storage. 600. Okay, we're not even building them. It's just all the shit sitting in storage. 550. Yeah. Oh, I probably... No, I can't, because I got one little roboport, so they can't reach. Yeah, you can tell each time we swung out here, we've picked up more and more rail track. But like I said, it's automating at the best. We just, each time we pass by it, we pick up some more shit. So, yeah. In the future, there's going to be a rail network upgrade. We're going to go to 8 lane. And I'm going to attempt to combat... put that back in there, otherwise I'll forget. I'm going to attempt to combat the Still not enough throughput problem. By separating wherever I can. Oh, shit. That's a boo-boo. You. That would be embarrassing. Because, yeah, they run on the old-fashioned inserters. I'm going to attempt to separate the networks. Have certain lanes dedicated to copper, certain lanes dedicated to oil, other lanes dedicated to iron. I'm going to try and get all the intermediaries off the network entirely. So we'll have oil will go everywhere, just because that's how oil is. We'll try and have right of the smelters is the only place you'll have ore. Left of the smelters is where you have all the intermediaries, along with who knows what else. Oil packs. Did I boo-boo that one? Nope. Okay, so matter of curiosity, we're down to 42,000 again because shit turned off. Are you full? No. You're missing a iron train, which is coming. But yeah, with the track upgrade, there'll also be stacker improvements everywhere. Each of these was only ever built with, no stackers, because I just figured, we won't need them because we're buffering so much at each station. That's not happening anymore now. We've removed a heap of the inserters. So, yeah. We need to revisit the idea of buffering stuff. Well, not buffering, but stackers. So it's the input. Alright, let's find one that's actually running. That red circuit is off entirely. Let's try this one. It's also off. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on green circuits, are you? Come here. Seriously. I need to see one of these in action. Here he is. Okay, so let's just pull that out. You don't get pulled out fast enough. But you have enough. You're not getting copper cable fast enough. So it's just the three that input. Hang on, we'll confirm. Yeah, that output's fine. Okay. I hate getting stuck on stuff. Alright. So, same story. You, and you. You know what? Let's blueprint that much. No, let's blueprint that much. In theory... Yeah, I don't want to get this top inserters. So in theory, if we do that, plus that, plus that, we can then grab our blueprint, stop getting stuck on stuff, and just run along with it. And in theory, done. See? It's that quick and easy to upgrade at home. I want it. How much is in there? Oh! That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work at all. We wanted that blueprint. Bugger! Okay. Try again. We went from green... from machine to machine. Put that in there. And remove all of those. Okay. Line it up on the circuit machine. Done. So we're going to go down to 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 fill. Yeah. That'll fix it. Alright. We grab wherever the hell that blueprint's gone. Here. From there to there without the radar. And stamp. And stamp. Alright, well look, we're up to, what, 40 minutes already? I'm going to call it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Science is now ticking along. What was that? Say, 40 minutes, and we're about... Oh, actually, we've got a percentage up the top left. 23%. So even with 1,000 labs, we have 1,000 labs. Shit. That's not a copy of that. This doesn't look to be a copy. Ooh. I know. It is. I know, my eyes are playing tricks on me somewhere along the line. Yeah, with 1,000 labs, 20% productivity in every single lab, speed module to hell. Because these puppies run at speed plus 15,445%. And we need more Logibots. Okay. I'm going to run up there and deliver some Logibots, obviously. And go get some more stack inserters. Logibot, stack inserters. Oh, that's it, we're done. And trying to get science up and running at full speed. But at the rate we're going... Yeah, they're very short. In fact, if you look at which ones are lit up and which ones are not, we're probably only running at 25% speed. Alright, still, it'll take a long time. Science will take a long time. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Next episode, we'll go through the finer details of how the hell we're going to do track upgrades. Well, maybe not the next episode, because I need to sit down and do some definite serious napkin maths on that one. Because I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I might break out the good old MS Paint, which I just heard on the news the other day is no longer going to be included in Windows. which is pretty sad because it's existed for I don't know how many years. But that's all besides the point. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next episode, where we add more oil outposts, add more iron outposts, upgrade the track. Yeah, there's still a bit to do. But I'll leave it here with... Oh, look! The small spike in green circuit production. Yeah. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000. 100,000 green circuits. I call it a win. Thank you guys for watching. Alright, bye!